What's up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's the boy again, Victor, with another exciting tutorial today. Today's tutorial is going to be on a whole different level because I just got this cool mockup from Behance. It was designed by a guy called Amra Shanab. He's actually a cool designer. I don't know how they pronounce that name. You can check him up at www.amraboshanab. I'm sorry if I'm spelling the name, but enough of that. So I'm going to use this amazing mockup designed by this amazing guy to do cool stuff as regard the series I've been making on branding. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to share with your amazing friends, like, comment. So enough of my voice, let's get right to work. So as you all know, it's always in my tradition to leave all lesson files, all mockups, whatever I use in my tutorials in the link in the description below. So this is not going to be an exception. So when you're done with this tutorial or before starting this tutorial, endeavor to click on the link below to download all the lesson files for these tutorials so you can easily follow along. And this amazing mockup will also be in the description below so you can download it. So with that, let's see what this guy has for us. So I'm just going to turn off this overlay, this layer, and wow, look at this beautiful cap. It's a very nice one, and you can see this nice logo. But what we're going to do is to customize it and do our own things very differently, because I actually have a very different thing in mind for this very beautiful cap. So what I'm going to do next is to first of all change the logo. I'll do that by double clicking on this logo placeholder here, and this is awesome. So I'm just going to take off this layer, and there we have it. Then my logo is not going to fit in this canvas space because this is actually too small for my logo to fit in. I do have other things to put, my text and other things. So what I'm going to do is to come over this image here. Then I'm going to change the canvas size, or you can do that by holding down Alt plus Control plus C. So I'm just going to come over here. Then I'm just going to change the width a bit to 1000 pixels. 1000 pixels, and I'm going to change the height to 1000 pixels, and I'm going to click on OK. So with this, this is going to be okay for whatever logo I'm going to be working with on this tutorial. So the next thing I'm going to do is to place in my logo. I'm going to come over here, place embedded. Then here my logo is, then place. Okay. Then I'm just going to scale it up a little bit just to adjust it. Then alright, Control A. Let's make sure it's aligned horizontally and vertically. Alright, Control D. So let's first of all let's save this and see what we have here. Control S, saving. Okay, then I close it up. Alright, there we have it. You can see it is over here, very small, and it's a little bit not noticeable. Some guys, I'm still going to tweak this up a bit. I'm still going to open up this logo placeholder. Then this time I'm going to be leaving it opened. I'll just save and we'll see the result. So I'm just going to Control T and okay, scale it up a bit. Then I'm just going to shift it up a bit. Then the next thing I'm going to do is to pick my text tool, horizontal type tool, and type. I'm going to type Brunner Quills Group. Brunner Quills Group. And if you haven't watched the other tutorials on how we got this logo, how we created this logo, how we also created beautiful t-shirts, the letterhead and the rest, go check it up. It's going to be in the link in my description box. So make sure you check it up and follow along. Very nice tutorials on branding if you have no idea on what branding is. So with that aside, or with that said, let's Control T again and adjust this a bit. So I'm just going to scale it up a bit. Then alright, this is fine. Then Control A to make sure this is horizontally aligned. Then Control D. Then what I usually like to do, or what I would like to do to make it a little bit real on the cap, because okay, let's first of all save this and let's see the output. Ctrl S. All right, if we come down here, if you come down here, you will discover that the name of the company is just so straight on the cap. It doesn't really look realistic enough. So I'm just going to tweak it a bit then to make it look more real. So I'm just going to come back to our layer again, then make sure I I click on test, the test here. All right, then after that you can see this tool here is called create warped test. So I'm just going to click on it. All right, I'm just going to click on it, then I'm going to set the style to arc, then I'm going to give it a plus 11. I'm just going to bend it a bit. I'm going to keep the horizontal distortion to 0, the vertical distortion to 0, and okay. Then I'm going to do one more thing again, Ctrl T on the test, then I'm just going to scale it down a bit. All right, this is fine. The next thing I'm going to do is to give our logo a color overlay. I have a color code for it. It's a brand, so I would love to be consistent with it, with the color and everything. So I'm just going to copy the color code from my notepad, then come over here, go to color overlay, then change this from this white to this orange color we have here, and okay. I'm going to do the same thing with the text. I'm just going to come over here to the character formatting, then give it an orange color, and this is okay. So let me save this and let's see what we have here. I'm not going to be needing this layer, of course. Save changes, nope, I don't need it. Then Ctrl S, then let's close this up. So here we have it. You can see the yellow and the orange is actually fighting. They are not, you know, they are trying to survive. One is trying to survive the other, but we are going to end their crisis right now, because we are not going to be using yellow for our brand color. I have a different color in mind. So let's go to changing the color of the cap now. So how do we do that? I'm going to click on the cap, and you can see this layer that says color. So I'm just going to double click on it. I have a color for it also, so I'm just going to come to my notepad and copy this, the dark blue. All right, copy, and I'm going to paste over here. Ctrl V, and wow, isn't this beautiful? No, talk to me. Oh, you can't actually talk to me. This is beautiful, even though we still need to make one or two arrangements or adjustments, but this is actually beautiful. You can see, I need a cup of coffee from you guys on my color selections for this brand. It's dope, really dope. So I'm just going to tweak this up a bit. I'm still going to come back to our logo placeholder. All right, then I'm just going to select the both layers together and Ctrl T. I'm just going to scale it up a bit, not too big though. And all right, then I'm going to adjust it a bit to the right. Okay, let's see what that gives us. Ctrl S, and okay. So I still need to shift this logo to I just want it to be aligned with this line a bit. So I'm just going to shift the logo a bit, just the logo itself. All right, I'm going to click on the layer of the logo and just shift a bit, and Ctrl S again. Let's check it up. All right, this is fine. This is absolutely beautiful. This is beautiful there. I just can't stop loving this mockup, like I can't. All right, so let me just bring the text a bit lower than this. Sorry, I'm using my arrow key down, my down arrow key, sorry, to bring it down a bit. Then Ctrl S. Okay, so let's go back to the layer, and wow, this is beautiful. So what I'll normally do is I'm just going to give you one of my presentation tricks. Or before that, you can actually change if you want a different color of caps, like you saw in the thumbnails. All I needed to do was just to click on the cap, change the color. So you can see if you want white, there was white color. If you want red, whatever you want, just come over here and then change it. This is it. You can get whatever color you want by just coming over here to just click, and that's just it. But I won't be doing that now, so this tutorial won't be very long, but you already know the process. Same thing, you also come to the you can come to the logo itself, change the color overlay. If you want a white logo on top of the cap, it's the same thing, same process. Okay, but I'm not just going to do that. Same process, you follow it. You can make different color of caps. You can even make for your business, for your friends, whatever you want. So that's by the way. So let's not forget, guys, you can also tweak this cap. This guy is actually a genius, the guy that designed this mockup. You can actually, add 1 or 2 fills to it. So I'm just going to come to this logo, then unlock this layer so we can get access to it. Then I'm going to turn off the bevel and emboss. You can see there's actually a difference with it turned on and off. I'm still going to turn off the inner shadow also, so you can see the difference. Now look at it, it's actually not good enough, so I'm just going to leave it on. Then without the bevel and emboss, I guess that looks okay to me. Then also you can change the shadow. If you don't want the shadow, you can take it off like this. Whatever you want to do, just do it. The guy has made provision for that. You can also change the background. If I don't want this background, I can just disable this background. So guys, with all this done, this brings us to the end of this wonderful tutorial. Please don't forget to like. This is actually a growing channel. Please, your subscribe will be much appreciated. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, share this video, leave your questions in the comment box, and I'm going to reply to every one of them. You can also make a cap for yourself, for your organization, for your company, for your business, for your friends, your family, whatever you want. Just do it. Thank you all for watching once again, and God bless you. I love you all. Bye.